Welcome to Curious Minds. When I think about the United States, I realize the story doesn't start with presidents or monuments. It starts thousands of years ago with Native American tribes, people who lived across vast plains, hunted massive bison, and called these forests and deserts home. Their cultures, beliefs, and sacred landscapes shaped the continent long before anyone else arrived. Then, around the year 1000, Viking ships landed on the northern coasts. Leif Erikson and his crew, adventurers from Scandinavia, were probably the first Europeans to set foot here. But it was Christopher Columbus, sailing in 1492, who changed the course of history. Mistaking this place for India, he called the people he met Indians, a label that stuck for centuries. European powers rushed in: Spanish, French, British. Colonists and conquerors staked their claims, bringing new technologies, but also war, disease, and devastation. Native populations suffered enormously. Entire nations vanished. By the 1700s, Britain ruled over 13 colonies on the East Coast, but in 1776, those colonists took a stand. The American Revolution began, a fight for independence, for the right to rule themselves. The Declaration of Independence was signed, and a new nation emerged. The 1800s were raw and restless. America expanded westward, chasing land and dreams. But for Native Americans, this meant being pushed off their lands, and for millions of bison, it meant being hunted nearly to extinction. Then, the country split in two. The Civil War erupted, a brutal conflict between the North and South, fought largely over the question of slavery. By 1865, the Union had won, slavery was abolished, but more than 600,000 lives were lost. The next chapter? Immigration. People from Ireland, Italy, Germany, and Eastern Europe poured into the country, hoping for a better life. They arrived at Ellis Island, a gateway to America. They built cities, railroads, and communities. But not everything was bright. Organized crime grew as well, with the mafia weaving into the fabric of Chicago, Boston, and New York. As decades passed, new faces and cultures arrived from Asia: Chinese, Japanese, Koreans, and later, Indians. By the late 1900s, America's melting pot was fueling another revolution, this time in technology. Silicon Valley exploded, powered by brilliant minds from all over the world, especially India and China. Today, when I look at the United States, I see a nation built not by one people, but by many. It's a story of native roots, painful conquests, reinvention through struggle, and the constant arrival of newcomers bringing hope and change. A history still being written. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe to Curious Minds for more fascinating content.